You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, my goodness, you see some stories and you start scratching your head immediately. You're like, wait a minute, what just happened exactly? You see, the Giants have a star in their front office, and his name is Jaxson Dart. Now, you may be like, wait, who? That is Joe Schoen, the general manager's son, like 12-year-old son. By the way, this was the son that became very famous during Hard Knocks last year because, well, he seemed to know which quarterback the Giants should actually go after. And we may have found out he was right. In fact, before we just jump into this, let's just do a little trip down memory lane very quickly. This was during Hard Knocks right here.
Who do you want me to take? Give me a name.
Jaden Daniels. Trade up and get him. Why not?
Okay, if Jaden Daniels...
You only get this job once. Let's try to win.
Alright. Jaden Daniels. Carson wants Jaden Daniels. If he's not there, who's your second? Because he's not going to be there.
Drake May or Marvin Harrison or Malik Neighbors. I mean, you can't mess up.
Okay, and then Sid, who do you want?
I mean, look, obviously he might ought to have taken the son a little more seriously. The son's into this. You can tell the son's in training right now. I mean, this was over a year ago, so this was before the last draft. It's interesting. It is. I mean, you know, how they look at things. They use Madden. I don't know that this kid does, and I don't think I would, but you get my point. So here we go. Giants GM Joe Schoen's son sparks rampant Jaxson Dart speculation on Instagram, promptly sets account to private. Now, before we jump into this, Todd McShay, Mock 4.0 came out, and let me scroll down right here. I did subscribe to his newsletter and that membership he's got. It's worth it. I mean, $36 a year, it's worth it, I can tell you. Already, I'm glad I did it. So, let's see. Let's scroll down. Right here, he's got a trade. New York Giants trade the number 34 and number 99 pick to the Lions for the number 28th pick for Jaxson Dart. That's right. The Giants make a deal with Detroit to move back into the first round to get who I think is Dayball's guy. Dart fits the mold of a sturdy, mobile quarterback who can thrive under pressure and process quickly on the move. So, that brings us over to this right here. Jaxson Dart, the son of Joe Schoen, posted a highlight reel, of Ole Miss quarterback Jaxson Dart to his Instagram story. He has since changed his account to private, though, considering what that post could possibly mean about the Giants' draft interest. Now, I will say this. If this is a smokescreen by the Giants and they take a different guy and that different guy works out for them, this is legendary, okay? This will go down as legendary smokescreen action. I mean, seriously, thinking ahead. This could definitely not be something at all with it just being a post on social media. This isn't necessarily nothing either, though, considering the Giants' high selection and their need for a future quarterback. So, this was it. Warren Sharp put it up. This was Jaxson Dart's Instagram account, and this was what he posted. That was a highlight package, 1 minute and 48 seconds long for Jaxson Dart. By the way, do I think he's going number 3 to the Giants? No. I think it's Abdul Carter. But if you're a Giants fan, and look, I think Jackson's the best quarterback in the draft. So if you're a Giants fan and you get Abdul Carter and Jaxson Dart in the first damn round of your draft, you've done pretty good. You've done pretty good because I don't think this kid is going to bust. Look, he's a slightly bigger more athletic version of Baker Mayfield. All right. And in case you did not realize this, Baker Mayfield's balling his ass off these days. He's thrown 70 touchdowns in 2 years now. All right. He threw for over 4,000 yards last year. I mean, Baker has grown into the dude that everybody thought he was going to be, and Cleveland should have never gotten rid of him. So, Jaxson Dart, why do I like him? 6'2", 215. You guys know I like a quarterback that's played ton of ball. Ton of ball. All right? The Bill Parcells rule. Like guys like Anthony Richardson that played, 14, 15 games? I'd have never touched that guy. Not a chance in hell. All right? Jalen Milroe, I probably wouldn't touch him. He's played some ball, but I don't love the amount of attempts these guys have. This guy, 1,300 attempts in college. I like 65% or above in college. 65.2. Almost 12,000 yards passing and a 3-to-1 touchdown interception ratio, and this is just about right. 81-27, and last year was basically over 4-to-1. All right? Touchdown to interception ratio. And Jaxson Dart, he's flat mobile. 1,541 yards rushing in college, 14 TDs. In Brian Daboll's system, this kid's he's gonna kill it. He is going to kill it. Honestly. Now, question is, and I understand why Schoen his post isn't up anymore, because if they are going to draft this kid, and the Saints right now are thinking, well, we want Jaxson Dart, because I do think there's somewhat of a connection between the fact that Jaxson Dart plays at Ole Miss. That's just right down the road from the Saints, blah, blah, blah. The Saints it's already out there. They are not taking Shedeur Sanders. Not at 9 and not at 40. They're out. Shit, it seems like a lot of people are out. I got a video coming on that, though, because there is a destination that is emerging. It does make some sense. Also, and I did not know this, I guess evidently Joe Schoen's daughter went to Ole Miss or is going to Ole Miss right now. I did not know that. All right, and you got the Eli Manning thing coming from Ole Miss. There's a lot of things that make sense. All right, Brian Daboll wants a strong-arm quarterback. Jackson's got nearly the best arm in the draft. I mean, it's at least right there with Tyler Shuck and Cam Ward, and he's mobile. So there are some similarities. He's not as big as Josh Allen, but 6'2", 215, to be probably 220 or 225 by the time the season starts. This would be a good pick for the Giants. Now the question is, did his kid just tip off another team that actually wants Jaxson Dart, and they're going to be like, oh shit, we got to trade, especially now that the final mock drafts are coming out. Are we going to have to get ahead of the Giants? Are we going to have to get ahead of the Steelers? I'm still shocked that the Steelers are not taking this kid if they get the chance to. Tell me what you think. Giants fans, look, does Joe Schoen's son know ball more than him? ? Because a lot of people are saying him, Schoen, and the front and the scouting office, they want Shedeur. Brian Daboll wants Jaxson. You go get the guy the coach wants. All right? Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.